Right.
mean, would you consider them, David? Would you consider the Pelicans a winner or loser in the NBA free agency or draft? I meant to put draft as well.
Free agency, I consider them a winner. Draft, I think, is really risky. Free agency, like offseason, like the moves they made, yes. But the draft, there's a very good chance, a very real possibility. Zion misses time. Herb Jones misses time. Murray isn't the same player. Poole doesn't take the step on a good team that we think he's gonna. But there's a very real chance that pick ends up in the top 5, top 3 even. Yeah, no, I mean, in terms of the Blazers, man, like, I think offensively they're going to be really, really good. Scoot and Shaden, I think, are going to take big steps. We already know that Shaden can be a 20 points per game scorer. Scoot is, in my opinion, the closest thing as a prospect we've seen to Derrick Rose in like a really long time. Like the athleticism, the handles, the lateral
needed.
I love Scoot.
He's just got to work on his efficiency a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
Believer,
I am too. I was definitely wrong about Brandon Miller. I thought Scoot was the clear number 2 guy. I was wrong about that. Brandon Miller is tough as hell. Just don't get in a car with him. And
and now we're back to yesterday's topic.
Oh man, we were talking about the just idiocy of these NBA and NFL players. They just don't know they don't know what to do. But Chris.
But yeah, I'll just finish up by saying the whole thing is how good they are they going to be defensively. Tumani, absolute lockdown. I like Klingon a lot as a defender, but Shaden, Scoot, they aren't strong defenders. I think Holiday is going to help a lot with that.
Yeah.
But we just got to see how good they are defensively, and I think that's going to be the biggest thing of them making a play-in push is how good they are defensively.
Chris, I need your NBA free agency winners and losers real quick.
So winners, call me crazy. I got the Milwaukee Bucks. I think they made a lot of good moves this offseason. They got better. They got younger. They went from the 9th oldest to the 13th youngest, which is a big, like, I know the wording is very technical there, but they moved up into the top half of the league in terms of youth, which was definitely their biggest issue the last few years. We saw it, Brook Lopez, Dame, all those guys, they weren't able to keep up. They made some good under-the-radar signings. They got Gary Trent back. They got Kevin Porter back.
How did you guys get him back for like $7 million? He's good.
He's dedicated, man.
He likes Milwaukee.
City.
That's a W.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Kevin Porter's on a decently affordable contract. We got Cole Anthony on an affordable deal now. Say what you want about Taurean Prince. He can hit a couple threes here and there if you need him to.
You lost me with Taurean Prince.
You lost me, bro. Kick him to the curb, bro. No good.
All right. Fair enough. But he's a 43% 3-point shooter. So if you need him in a pinch, he can provide. They still have Giannis on the roster as of right now. Not to mention they got the biggest splash in all of free agency with Miles Turner. Now, how much better this makes them, I don't know, because the East is so wide open. We don't really know. I still think they're a winner, though. But my loser is just because of inactivity. We talked about them already, the Golden State Warriors.
Absolutely.
They did nothing all of free agency. Jimmy and Steph are not getting the send-off that they deserve from Golden State. Steve Kerr, I think, is kind of on the back end of his coaching career, too.
They got this whole Kuminga situation as well, which apparently
that's a mess right now.
All the way into like the end of the summer.
I think if Steph can't do his carry job anymore, like he was able to do against the Rockets this year in that series, there's a realistic way that the Warriors miss the playoffs next year. And that's really sad because they have two of the greatest players of our generation, and being able to or sending them off that way is just wrong.
Vucevic for Kuminga, man. I'm dreaming about it. I need it. I need it, man.
I don't think Vooch should be a terrible addition specifically or for the Warriors because he can shoot the 3 ball. He fits in that way, and he grabs a lot of rebounds. Not a good defender, and we know that.
They want Al Horford, though. I mean, Vucevic is basically white Al Horford, but he's just a little bit younger.
Al Horford is still, believe it or not, a competent defender, though, if you think about it.
Crazy.
Brook Lopez was always able to feast on him for.
Vooch is a traffic zone, but like
Vooch versus Lopez was like stoppable force versus movable object down there.
It was rough.
But like, Yeah, I don't know. I think they're my biggest loser in free agency so far was definitely the Golden State Warriors, specifically because they did absolutely nothing to address their issues.
I would have to agree with the loser. Unfortunately, I have to say the Warriors. Even though my favorite player of all time is on that team, they're not doing right by him right now. So they're automatic losers. I think the biggest winners, though, in my opinion, real quick, is the Houston Rockets. I don't know what the hell. I don't know where all this money came from, but those guys, they stacked up on everything, and
Jalen Green was making a decent amount of money they got off of. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, dude, it just kept coming. They just kept signing people. I'm like, dude, okay, like this team is serious. They really want to push.
So 4 centers now.
Right, yeah, they're my bona fide winners of this free agency, in my opinion.
I'll throw one more out there. They're not as big. I think the Rockets are bigger winners, but I think the Denver Nuggets are huge winners.
Yeah,
they turned Michael Porter Jr. his money into Cam Johnson, Tim Hardaway Jr., Jonas Valanciunas, and they got back Bruce Brown. Those 4 guys combined are making less money than Michael Porter Jr. is next year. That is insane. I mean, Bruce Brown was a huge part of their championship title in 2023. Tim Hardaway Jr., a good, well, he's not really a defensive wing, but he's a good 3-point shooting wing. Played a role in the Pistons' resurgence last year. Valanciunas, crazy to say it, but probably the best backup center Jokic has ever had. He's gonna be a good piece, especially since Deron Holmes is still coming off of that ACL tear last year, their first round pick last year, and then Cam Johnson slots right into the 3. Basically does what Michael Porter Jr. does, a little bit less athletic, but a much better shooter. Gonna fit in a lot better. I like that a lot. I like what the Nuggets did.
Jalen says Nuggets to the finals next year. If
I mean, the thing is, the Thunder still retained everybody. I got 2 more losers.
They went to 7 games, though, man. That's the toughest part about it all, man. I don't know.